it'll be damn amazing if you actually stay there. Alright, so I'm back. It's been like an hour for me. Maybe it's been less for you. Who knows? So I went looking for all my shirts. It took me a little while. I'm going to try to make this orderly. Cut here. Alright, so this is my first ever My Chemical Romance shirt. Well, after getting into My Chemical Romance, I realized that I wanted my first ever, not just My Chemical Romance shirt, but band shirt altogether. I got into Hot Topic because I knew that they'd be the perfect place to get a My Chemical Romance tee. It was the first time I ever shopped on Hot Topic, but then I realized I kind of liked the store. But anyways, usually I'd be kind of freaked out by this kind of stuff, but I'm trying not to be, because reasons. Very, very soon after deciding to get that shirt, I was like, I want another one. And I got a Gerard Way shirt, but I didn't get that one. I didn't get it, so yeah, you're not gonna see it. Then after that, I got 2 shirts right before I went back home. And that's this one. It was my favorite My Chemical Romance shirt for a little while because it's all black and it just says My Chemical Romance and it's so simple and it's beautiful and I love it. And the second one that I got, because I thought it would be perfect for summer, this Black Parade shirt. And I, at the time I had a plan where I was like, I'm going to have one of each era. I'm going to have a Bullets era one, a 3 Cheers one, a Danger Days one, a Black Parade one, and then a post My Chemical Romance one. But that didn't happen. I still don't have a Bullets one, and I still haven't made my glow in the dark DIY spider shirt for Danger Days. And just recently I got this one because I love it. It has all of them on there. Gerard Way. I think this one's Frankie Arrow. That's Mikey for sure. For sure. And Ray's on here somewhere. Ray? No. This is Frankie. That's Ray Terrell. Because they're so far in the back, I'm like, nah, I can't tell. And I also got this one. It's not My Chemical Romance, but it exists. Because I got into them for half a second. Oh goodness, what is this? Okay. 21 Pilots. They're a really good brand. I also had an Arctic Monkey shirt, but I couldn't find that. Hopefully it's at home because I love that shirt, and if I lost it already, I would cry. Anyways, back to the topic on hand. I believe I was talking about getting into new bands after getting into My Chemical Romance, because I never want to go through that again. They broke my heart in 3 different ways. It's not their fault. But after that, I believe one of the first bands that I got into after My Chemical Romance was see, it's all like a jumble. I'm thinking Walk the Moon. You know Walk the Moon? I know you know Walk the Moon. Shut Up and Dance, of course. I really like their sound. I think I found them on my library's thing. They have this app called Freeroll where you get free music through the library if you use your library card, and they had the entire Talking Is Hard album on there, so I was like, hey, I kind of like their music. Yeah, the entire album's free, even though I don't really like this song. I'm gonna download the entire album. And then I ended up like just really liking them, and I recently downloaded other things, and I'm thinking of getting a Walk the Moon shirt as well, but don't got the money to do it, so you gotta wait till next semester. After that, I'm trying to find, I tried to find more electro-funk rock bands by just looking up that phrase, electro-funk rock, but I could not find one to save my life. Right before Walk the Moon, there was the Smiths. I got into the Smiths a little bit. They're not necessarily electro, but they're post-punk sounds, so it has that funky element that I like, so funk rock. And then I ended up getting into Arctic Monkeys sometime in the summer, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe, no, it was early in the semester, like really early in the semester. I got into Arctic Monkeys and I bought like 3 Arctic Monkeys albums, and I got the Arctic Monkeys shirt, and I really like their sound. And post-punk is like a really relatable genre for me, even though they don't have the electro to it. So I remember like really long time ago, probably like 2 summers ago. That sounds familiar. 2 summers ago. 2 summers ago, I came across this song in a Sonic drive-thru, and it was called White Knuckles. I like was sitting there eating food, and the song came on. I was like, oh, I really like the way it sounds, because at the time I was going through my trying to find as many songs as I possibly can. Right now I'm going through as many bands as I possibly can. Back then it was just as many songs as I possibly can. That did electro funk rock, and that song was like beautiful. It had like such funky elements, and I was like SoundCloud, and then I got it, and it was like okay go, White Knuckles. And I downloaded it like a year later. I did the download. And just recently, like literally just a couple days ago, I started actually getting into OK Go. And I really like them as not just a band, but as people. So I'm gonna give you a little taste of what I've been into as of lately. Here's another band that I got into even before like Arctic Monkeys. They're called We're No Heroes. And another one. As you can see, or as you could hear, they have like sort of electro-y and funk into their sound, and just like a good little hint of rock as well. And so I was like, I have to get into them, and I did. So there you go. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any Walk the Moon songs in here. It sucks. Let me just real quick pull out the most funky My Chemical Romance song that I can find. I know it's in here. I have like 3 different versions of it. There it is. I really like that song. It's probably my favorite My Chemical Romance song, so it's hard to just turn it off. This is Okay Girl. Probably my favorite song by them. Only have 2 songs in here, so this is like the only one I can show you. 2 songs by them. So that's not like the best example of why I like their sound, because this is one of their older songs. And right now they have established more of a like electro-y funk rock sort of sound. And I wish I could show you that, but in order to do that I would have to get into YouTube or something. So let's do that, why don't we? There's this one song that I really like, and it has like more of a harder rock sound than pop, because they tend to be more poppy than rock, and I'm trying to find it. I can't remember what it's called, but I should. I found it. I know, advertisement. And it's a 30-second one that I can't skip. It's always fun. 10 seconds. Okay. So there's another one of their songs called Upside Down and Inside Out. This is okay though if you've forgotten. Because I almost forgot for a second. But anyways, like the reason why I'm so into this stuff, and it's crazy, it's like it's all based off of such a long line of music that I'm into. Like before I was into rocky music, I was more into electro music because of games, video games, and like stuff like Sonic. Especially they had like rock soundtracks in Sonic, and I just got used to that. But at the same time, I also grew up with my parents, and they're very black, so they listened to their funky things, their James Browns, and my mom was listening to Beyonce and other R&B and stuff, and I love it all. So I like mix together the video game aspect, the rock aspect, and the funk aspect sooner or later, and got what I'm into now. And like I remember not even like being so into these things. Like I used to only listen to R&B once upon a time because I was a little afraid to like bring especially my my taste in music to kids at school, because I didn't want them to be like, ew, why are you listening to that weird rock stuff? And I was like, I don't listen to R&B. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Beyonce. One of the first bands I was ever into was Green Day. Before that was Gorillaz, and it was weird because it was like a mix of rap and rock. And so I was like, wow. And so I didn't feel as bad listening to them. But after that, I listened to Green Day, and they're like purely punk. Billy Joel Armstrong has this really white guy voice when he sings and everything. But you know what? This is a topic just like for a completely different day, because this is such a long-winded topic. Music in different cultures and mixtures of music and niches in music. Niches in music. So I'll get back to you on that later. So right now, just to end out this video, I'm going to give you my list of bands that I'm currently into as of right now, so you can see mostly what I'm into. So here we have Arctic Monkeys, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, OK Go, 21 Pilots, Walk the Moon, We're No Heroes, and then there's some others that I don't have listed on here, like Birds and Batteries, and I like Solange's music a lot too. I started listening to Slipping with Sirens and Piercing the Veil just a little bit. Pierce the Veil, Dance Gavin Dance, The Smiths, all these bands that I mentioned to you before. I love them, and right now I'm still in band mode, so I'll be looking up way more. So, tell me, what type of music are you into? What type of bands do you like? What are your favorite bands, and why do you like them? Do you have a favorite genre? Or maybe you have your own mixture of genre? Are you surprised that this phone hasn't fallen? Because I am. I did an entire video with a huge oil thing on my shirt. I don't care, I swear.